What's up? What's up, YouTube? As we can see, I'm still in the Philippines. We got the motorbike going on in the background. I'm trying to straighten up and fly right. Anyway, man, we're gonna go with this. We outside at the Philippines. What's going on? Doing our reactions, man. Doing our reactions. I'm on vacation, but I'm still trying to get my work done. Today is Monday morning, man. The kids are going to school. The wife here done made me coffee. Philippine coffee, y'all. It's weak. It's weak. It ain't that strong. But anyway, check it out. Jay-Z threatens to sue 50 Cent. Yeah, right. Ain't nobody suing 50 Cent, cuz. Trust me. Uh-oh, heck, my doggy. What's up, cuz? Y'all can't see the dog. Yeah, I see her walking past a little bit. Anyway, Jay-Z threatens to sue 50 Cent for exposing him in his Diddy documentary. What? Give this a thumbs up. 50 claps back, baby. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. In 2 more days, probably sometime next week, man. We had to make some changes, but we got a lot of people that donated different things, shoes, money, and all that. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a poor area and do a donation and everything to them. So y'all look out for that, and I'm gonna film it and everything. So far we've been filming the band and all that type of stuff. I've been putting stuff on Facebook. So if y'all follow me on Facebook, man, y'all can see a lot of stuff that, you know, that's not formal, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, without any further ado, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
Clowned Diddy and Jay-Z, and is allegedly including Jay-Z in his upcoming Netflix docu-series, Diddy Do It. The docu-series, set to release in early 2025, reveals exclusive details about Jay-Z and Diddy's connection, and according to reports, both Diddy and Jay-Z are trying to file cease and desist orders to stop it.
Speaking of, in particular, Netflix docu-series that you've been working on, Diddy Do It.
Right.
You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
Right.
Yet you said you weren't a part of that lifestyle, you weren't going to the parties. So what makes you so absolutely sure that these kinds of allegations that we've seen against him are true?
Well, I'm surprised by the allegations, as surprised as everyone else is. Like, I didn't make the allegations. I didn't tell people to say these things. It comes out, I see it in the news like everyone else. But I did feel uncomfortable with the way you would present the idea of going to these projects.
To come party with me.
Yeah. And then that swayed me away from it, just that alone.
So you didn't realize
as much stuff was coming. Like, when I seen today, it was allegations of 3 men that said he drugged them and it's a long time, to be honest with you. Like, when people don't remember being violated for 20 years, it makes me feel a little odd.
What are your thoughts on the allegations against Jay-Z? That
was interesting. When I was saying things, not knowing exactly what I was saying, but I was going with, like, where's Jay at? He's mad quiet. Like while the Puffy thing was going on. But it's obvious now that his team was being made aware that he was in those allegations also.
Wow.
You know, so. Yeah. I hope it works out, because with his family, the things that go on internally is that those accusations are crazy.
Hey guys, Uncle Mike here with big news. YouTube has changed my life, and now it's your turn. See, Uncle Mike was tired of being broke after every payday, so I decided to do something about it. So I invested over about $9,000 in YouTube courses and online coaching. Man, I was determined to change. But guess what? None of these systems gave me the one-on-one coaching that I needed. So I created my own YouTube course with the help that you need to make sure that you succeed. If you're ready to learn and you're not afraid to put in the work, you too can make a real change. Sign up now and Uncle Mike will send you the 4 videos that got me started. 100% free. Click the word more below and look for our YouTube growth system. That's our course. Now, let's get back to this video.
50 Cent's docuseries was announced back in December of 2023, and according to reports by insiders, production is almost complete now. 50 claims that his docuseries doesn't focus on any of the gossip happening right now, but is instead going to focus on the details of how Diddy's criminal enterprise worked. A statement released by Netflix reads, "This is a story with significant human impact. It is a complex narrative spanning decades, not just the headlines or clips seen so far. We remain steadfast in our commitment to give a voice to the voiceless and to present authentic and nuanced perspectives."
And you don't throw out allegations, but like you kind of poke fun at them.
You just ask questions.
You're not worried that it comes back your way? Like people dig up your past and try to pull stuff up?
I don't got that shit in my past. I'm not.
Everybody got a little bit.
Look,
like, not that it's real enough.
I took a pill, but it was for me to perform better. For her to remember, buddy. I didn't fucking give her a drink so she forget what the fuck happened. What the fuck is going on here, bro?
Joking with him.
Yes, I took the drugs. I gave me the fucking drug to perform. So she could remember and possibly love me for that. Did it work? What the fuck? This is, yo, bro, look, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, this is the opposite of normal shit that we're talking about, bro.
That is why. I don't know why it's so hard for people
so
just
for
to
people to feel like
shit is
you
weird.
would have something or you would have reserved energy because you feel like you was doing it too. This is people that are looking on separation between their hardships or their the things that they got going on that would be issues and what a celebrity's issues would be.
Wait, what is that?
They think all celebrities are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, and when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip hop culture could think that everybody in hip hop culture is with that shit.
Facts.
Diddy and Jay-Z aren't the only ones who are going to be exposed when this docu-series comes out.
Dude.
That everybody in hip hop culture is with that shit.
I only stop it when
Diddy and Jay-Z aren't the only ones who are going to be exposed.
I only stop it when I see "We the best music" in a completely different picture or video. This dude, he gotta be dirty, man. This dude is a DJ. How the hell is he always around? Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's something fishy, man. I haven't figured it out, y'all. Have not figured it out yet. But "We the best music." You don't get that big, man, without giving up something. Him and Rick Ross, man, trust me when I tell you, man, their music is, when did somebody buy their music? Even as a DJ, who's bought their music? That's all I ask people that. Don't nobody buy music like that no more.
The outskirts that is not involved in hip hop culture
Don't
could
nobody
think
purchase
that
music.
everybody in hip hop culture is with that shit.
Diddy and Jay-Z aren't the only ones who are going to be exposed when this
This
docu-series
dude, man.
comes out. Beyonce turned her music career into a billion-dollar brand with Jay-Z's help, and if Jay-Z goes down, Beyonce's brand goes down with him. This is one of the main reasons that Beyonce and Jay-Z are coming out so strongly against any allegations that come his way. They saw how Diddy lost hundreds of millions of dollars as a result of the lawsuits filed against him, and they're worried that they might be next.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those fucking trophies, those fucking trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, listen, if you look at his career, if you look at his career,
This guy. You're gonna let him say that?
Jay was getting Grammy.
You're gonna let him say that?
he had one.
Exactly.
He had
And
one.
he ain't show up.
No, he has like 20 now.
Hold on.
He had like 18 since he been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
Hold on. You're not wrong.
He was
At
one.
the same time.
After that, he got them shits. He's like drinking. His pictures with him like fucking things the cup.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades.
Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say
Fact.
the association to Beyonce.
Facts. Man, come on, dog. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute.
is when he started to receive the 16 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go,
Man, I'm gonna have to drop this damn one. God dog it. 720 is not. Alright, y'all probably seen the video before. Let's go back. God dog it. But anyway, man, what they basically saying is Jay-Z status done went up a whole lot more because he's with Beyonce. He's more connected.
the association.
He's more connected to the singing world. He was a rapper. You know, everybody like hip hop and rap. That's a given. But what about all the little kids that don't like rap? You know, they like singing and the dancing of Beyonce type stuff. You know, the group of guys flipping and doing all that dancing type stuff. You know, that type of stuff. That's what they targeting now. It's a target. Knowing how to target.
To Beyonce is when he started to receive the 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see the kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing. Right. They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys and shit. So it's like they give them this trophy so we secure that they're coming to the award show. It meant that much to the culture that they just gave them.
On the 9th of December, a civil lawsuit was filed against Jay-Z after months of rumors of him being involved with Diddy. This lawsuit and the details mentioned in court documents proved what everyone had been saying all along. Diddy didn't work alone, and Jay-Z helped him run his international sex trafficking ring. The lawsuit alleges that Jay-Z had been involved in the alleged rape of a 13-year-old Jane Doe, along with Sean Diddy Combs at an after-party following the MTV Video Music Awards in New York City. There are reports that details of hundreds of more victims spanning across multiple decades are included
Nope.
in 50 Cent's documentary.
There's an accusation about Jay-Z and Diddy and a teenager, 13-year-old teenager.
Right. Wow,
and we were
crazy.
Speaking about just the statement.
Right.
The statement, you were saying you felt like that was calculated.
That was the statement is something from, you can tell it was written by a lawyer. Because there's a point where it kind of gets aggressive. He says like you're gonna find out like how I'll handle this. Like, and that's an attorney want to be combative with another attorney. That's not like your publicist wouldn't say those things.
This is on your
see what I'm saying?
put that up. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's how you understand. See, you got to be in the business. Once you're in the business and understand what's going on, then you will actually understand how they coming up with this stuff. They going to school, y'all. Wait a minute. All righty. Bye-bye. See you when you get back. They going to school, y'all. Here we go.
This is on. 50? Yeah, it says, I don't know what's going on, but are we still going to have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm asking for Kendrick. You know, I'm just trying to figure out if we're still doing everything the way. Because look, they will fall back, but the NFL, they won't necessarily be associated to that.
Right. Why do you not insert yourself, but you're on top of every topic, right?
Yeah. I'm just watching. I'm participating. I'm being part of culture. I'm just telling you my opinion.
Right. Look, because you're part of the culture.
Like I can't say anything now. I'm out of it. I'm like I'm going to Dre's studio and just sit with Dre a little bit. And then, maybe I stay out of trouble.
Nah.
After the lawsuit against Jay-Z was filed,
Maybe I stay out of trouble. Maybe I stay out of trouble if I just sit in the studio with Dr. Dre. Golly, man. The bugs are getting me, man. I think I might have to go back inside. Here we go.
I'm out of it. I'm like I'm going to Dre's studio and just sit with Dre a little bit. And then, maybe I stay out of trouble.
Nah.
After the lawsuit against Jay-Z was filed, Jay-Z sued both the victim and the lawyer who was coming against him and tried to get the trial dismissed. According to Jay-Z, he is being blackmailed, and there is no truth to the allegations against him. Fortunately, Judge Annalisa Torres decided that Jay-Z's case would go to trial, and rejected his request. The judge has even said that Jay-Z's attempt to harm the case is useless, and he's just wasting his time.
And a federal judge has ruled the woman alleging she was raped by Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs can remain anonymous. The woman says both men raped her at a party when she was 13 years old. Jay-Z's legal team had fought to get the case dismissed, arguing his accuser should have to reveal her name, but the judge disagreed. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the latest.
A legal victory for the woman who is suing Jay-Z for allegedly raping her when she was 13. A federal judge ruling the woman can proceed with the case while remaining anonymous, at least for now. But the judge also chastising the lawyers representing Jay-Z, accusing them of trying to fast-track the judicial process by repeatedly filing motions to reveal the identity of the Jane Doe to have the case dismissed. The judge writing in a 5-page brief that the Carter's lawyers' relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks is inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tactic unlikely to benefit his client. The court will not fast-track the judicial process merely because the counsel demands it. This latest legal twist coming after the recently filed civil lawsuit by Jane Doe, claiming that Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, and P. Diddy, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after-party after the MTV Music Awards in 2000, while an unnamed celebrity watched. Jay-Z has vehemently denied all the allegations, putting out this statement 2 weeks ago, writing in part, "This is a blackmail attempt." The multi-platinum artist, who was 30 at the time, now a business mogul with decades of hits to his name, with songs like Run This Town. His attorneys have denied everything about Jane Doe's account and pointed to some alleged inconsistencies in her story.
It's not just that this story is a lie and that it's not true. It's provably, demonstrably false. This never happened.
The judge writing that while Jane Doe can remain anonymous for now, she may be required to reveal her identity at a later date to allow Jay-Z's lawyers to collect facts necessary to prepare for trial.
Oftentimes, when someone is accused of a crime like this, the accuser doesn't want to be named, and if they are forced to be named, we have seen certain people decide to drop the lawsuit altogether.
Morgan Norwood, thank you.
I don't have nothing to do with nothing, man. You know, around the time that he talking about what y'all done are that many people that you can't figure out which one it is? Is that what's going on, maybe? You done did this to so many people you don't know which one it is. Or if it's 1% ain't true, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. Well, she gotta reveal herself so we'll know which one it is. So we can know who to pay off. Get the heck out of here, man. That's what's wrong with this system.
Thank you. And Tony Busby, the lawyer representing Jay-Z and Diddy's accuser, says in a statement to ABC News, quote, "I will say that the coordinated and desperate efforts to attack me as counsel for alleged victims are falling flat. We won't be bullied or intimidated." And we did reach out to Jay-Z and his team, but did not get a response.
Interestingly, it looks like Beyonce might be getting dragged into Jay-Z's lawsuit too. The statement given by the victim mentions an unnamed female celebrity who was present with Jay-Z at the time of the assault and did nothing to stop him. There are reports that this celebrity is actually Beyonce. Other victims have also mentioned seeing Jay-Z and Beyonce at Diddy's freak-off parties, so it looks like we might finally get to see some arrests.
Busby say about Jay-Z, the artist, the businessman? Well, the complaint begins. Defendant Sean Combs, along with his longtime friend and collaborator, Sean Carter, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000.
I love when they say long friend, Jay-Z and his long friend Diddy, because the lawyer tried to say they're not friends. So I love when they keep saying that over and over again.
Say, at Diddy's freak-off parties. So it looks like we might finally get to see some arrests.
Busby say about Jay-Z, the artist, the businessman? Well, the complaint begins. Defendant Sean Combs, along with his longtime friend and collaborator, Sean Carter, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting the minor. Many others were present at the after-party but did nothing to stop the assault. Combs had been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences. He believes he is above the law. He is not. His close friend Sean Carter has been with Combs during many such instances described herein. both perpetrators must face justice. So that seems to suggest that Sean Carter, Jay-Z, was not only present or participated in this alleged, what is essentially a crime, but for other instances. And that's really interesting. That's why I bring up this idea of, could he be hit with more lawsuits if you take these allegations as true? Now, the complaint goes on to say, Combs and Carter were not simply occasional collaborators in the music industry. The two men developed a close friendship that has been well documented from the late 1990s to the present. Together, they attended countless music industry events for each other's business ventures, parties, and after parties. Indeed, the two are apparently so close that Combs stated in 2023 that Carter is the only person, other than Combs' mother, who is allowed to call him by his legal first name of Sean. In 2000, near the height of their fame, power, and influence, Combs and Carter attended the 2000 Video Music Awards in New York City. Afterwards, Combs hosted an after-party for many of the most famous celebrities in the music and entertainment industries, including Carter, which is where the events alleged in this complaint occurred. I should also say that Busby also used this complaint to address an alleged harassment campaign that he claims Jay-Z started after Busby reached out about his involvement in the suit. The complaint reads, Carter was identified in plaintiff's original complaint as Celebrity A. Prior to the filing of this amended complaint, Carter received a letter from plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve this matter. Upon present information and belief, Jay-Z responded to said letter by not only filing an utterly frivolous lawsuit, the one that
Oh, shoot, man. I'm not close enough to the Wi-Fi, y'all, so this is making me mad, man. So I'm gonna have to hit pause. I thought we were doing all right. Oh, man, move that Wi-Fi. Shit. I'm gonna have to move, man. Wait a minute, y'all. 1, 2, sorry, y'all had to move. I had to get closer to the Wi-Fi. Y'all know how that is. I'm telling you, man, it's hard work to be Mike Cross. It's hard work to be Uncle Mike. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Whatever. Here we go. Where was we?
About his involvement in the suit. The complaint reads, Carter was identified in plaintiff's original complaint as Celebrity A. Prior to the filing of this amended complaint, Carter received a letter from plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve this matter. Upon present information and belief, Jay-Z responded to said letter by not only filing an utterly frivolous lawsuit, the one that I mentioned before, but by also orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiff's lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence plaintiff from naming Jay-Z herein. This effort was meant to scare plaintiff and to discredit her counsel. That effort failed. Indeed, plaintiff chose to file this amendment as a result of the egregious conduct perpetuated by Carter.
The details of the lawsuit filed against Jay-Z are horrifying. Allegedly, Jay-Z and Diddy gave a spiked drink to a 13-year-old minor and then took turns assaulting her while she was passed out. The lawsuit also alleges that other high-profile celebrities at the party saw what was happening, but allowed it to happen. To make matters worse, some of the celebrities were even laughing at the autistic minor as she got assaulted.
Inside the building, plaintiff recognized many celebrities as she entered what appeared to be a large living room or foyer containing a large crowd. Plaintiff attempted to mingle in the crowd and talk to several of the celebrities that she recognized and whom she wanted to see at the VMAs. Waitstaff circulated throughout the room, carrying trays of drinks, and loud music played throughout the venue. Plaintiff observed widespread drug use, including marijuana and cocaine. After attempting to talk to numerous celebrities, plaintiff accepted a drink from one of the waitresses, circulating the crowd. The drink was a reddish-yellow mixture that tasted like orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. After drinking just a portion of that drink, plaintiff began to feel woozy and lightheaded, making her need to lie down. A photograph of an actual exemplar container used by Combs and/or his agents/employees to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks is seen below, and these are the photos included in the lawsuit that show a small plastic container that the plaintiff claims contained drugs at the party. The woman, remember, who claims she was 13 at the time, says she felt woozy and went to look for a place to lay down. Soon after, Combs entered the room along with defendant Carter and a female celebrity, Celebrity B. Plaintiff immediately recognized all three celebrities. Combs aggressively approached plaintiff with a crazed look in his eyes, grabbed her and said, "You are ready to party." Combs then threw plaintiff toward a wall, causing plaintiff to fall. Plaintiff got up and stumbled, at which point Combs grabbed her again and threw her on the bed. At that point, Carter began removing plaintiff's clothes as she grew more and more disoriented. Plaintiff was held down by Carter as he vaginally raped her, while Combs and Celebrity B watched. After Carter was finished, he stepped back toward the wall. Combs then stepped forward and vaginally raped plaintiff while Carter and Celebrity B watched. Combs then knocked plaintiff down and attempted to force plaintiff to perform oral sex on him. She fought back, standing up quickly and punching out at the same time, hitting Combs in the neck. Taken aback, Combs stopped his attempt.
The minor herself has come out and gave an interview about the assault too. In her own words, she suffered from extreme PTSD and had even had seizures as a result of the rape. She wanted to speak out sooner, but was scared of what Diddy and Jay-Z might do to her. It is important to remember that just a year before the alleged assault, both Diddy and Jay-Z had been involved in stabbings and shootings where they were caught red-handed. It makes sense why a 13-year-old would be too scared to speak out.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from...
Man, I gotta say this, man. Dude, come on. Now, shooting somebody or stabbing somebody, I can almost relate to that. Somebody do something to your family member or somebody, you ready to attack or hurt somebody. But to R somebody, I don't understand. Why would you want to do that, especially you at the level you at? Because for every person you are, you got 1,000 women that will want to sleep with you. Does that make sense? So why would you want to do something so negative to another human being? I don't understand that, man. I can't wrap my head around that part, man. I cannot understand it.
And be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof juggle ball. The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
Jay-Z comes in and rapes me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
Diddy knows just how serious the allegations against him are and has offered to pay $50 million as bail just so he can get out. His team even offered up his house if it meant Diddy could be let out, but the judge decided against him. According to the order given by the judge, Diddy is too dangerous to be let out, and he has proven that he's a threat to both victims and witnesses.
The proposed bail package. A $50 million bond, co-signed by him, his mom, and his sister, the mother of his oldest daughter, and his 3 adult sons. It's going to be secured by the equity in his property in Miami, Florida. Home detention, his passport will be surrendered. The government said that's insufficient. They said, look at the charges, look at the weight of the evidence that I just mentioned. They said they have allegations that he and his associates were trying to tamper with witness testimony last year so that they wouldn't cooperate with the government. What do you take away about who has the stronger argument in terms of bail?
Well, Dude, before he talk, think about it, man. Y'all talk about people pulling strings. Y'all talking about some real string pullers. You think Puffy can pull some strings? You think Jay-Z can pull some strings? There's some people that own liquor companies for years. They was born into this for years. They the ones pulling the strings, man. They got pissed off at them. Can you imagine? Can you imagine somebody got the big strings they pulling and they saying to him, no bail. They the ones telling the judges, this guy got boats and we want him in jail, period. Puffy's never getting out of jail, man. I don't care what you can call him. You can put whatever you want on it. They ain't gonna let him out of jail. They ain't gonna kill him either. They want him to suffer. What did I just do? God dog it. Shoot, man. Wait a minute, y'all.
50 Cent just clowned Diddy and Jay-Z and is allegedly
Mays. Wait staff circulated throughout the room carrying trays.
Both Diddy and Jay-Z had been involved in stabbings and shootings where they were caught red-handed.
It's inside the ball with you, but there's no is about his tattoo that
my bad, y'all.
Was.
Diddy knows just how proven that he's a threat to both victims and witnesses.
Here we go.
The proposed bail package. A $50 million bond.
Here we go, y'all. My bad.
Co-signed by him, his mom, and his sister, the mother of his oldest daughter, and his 3 adult sons. It's going to be secured by the equity in his property in Miami, Florida. Home detention, his passport will be surrendered. The government said that's insufficient. They said, look at the charges, look at the weight of the evidence that I just mentioned. They said they have allegations that he and his associates were trying to tamper with witness testimony last year so that they wouldn't cooperate with the government. What do you take away about who has the stronger argument in terms of bail?
Well, I think his counsel has done the best they possibly can. I think bringing him there voluntarily is very smart, starts them out on the right foot. But I think the last thing that you just mentioned, the interfering with witnesses.
That's the allegation, yeah.
Yeah, if that's true, or I should say, if there's real indicia that happened, I think that might tip the scales in favor of not letting him out pending trial, because I think, and you know this, I think judges take an extraordinarily dim view of that, and that might be the factor that tips the scale against him. But I think as far as a tactic, I think it was very smart.
Diddy has been involved in blackmail for decades. Gene Deal has talked multiple times about how Diddy was secretly recording everyone who came to his parties from the start, and then using those tapes as leverage. How else do you think such an average rapper managed to set up a billion-dollar empire? Every major celebrity, politician, athlete, and even some members of the British royal family were allegedly being controlled by Diddy.
Anybody came out defending Diddy. All these celebrity friends he have, and nobody came out.
They brand. It's all about the money. They saw what he did to Cassie. With the kicking, the punching. They saw what they did to Cassie. They know that nobody in America liked that. So now, these people are represented by a brand. Whether it's something about the music, clothing, movies. They not gonna come out and speak on nothing that has anything to do with them. And they praying that they not on the tape doing crazy stuff, being oiled up in the whole 9 yards. They praying. So until
being oiled up,
the feds say, hey, yo, listen here.
In the whole 9 yards.
We got you on, hey, buddy, we got you on this tape. And
hey, buddy.
Girl looked like she was pretty young. We're not gonna show it, but we need you to come and testify against Brother Love, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, you know, Sean Combs. That's when they're gonna start talking. And they're not gonna be talking in his favor. When the feds come to them and show them what they got on tape, because if he had 250 tapes all over, 250 cameras all over the house, somebody got caught stealing a cookie out the cookie jar. It could be your favorite pastor. It could be your favorite politician. But they didn't think they was being watched. And Brother Love was watching.
Yeah, I mean, TD Jakes, he haven't even came out and said anything. And him and Diddy was real cool.
Amen.
He said amen.
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 Yeah, man. And I know the people in the congregation over there is shaking in their boots because this man didn't lead them probably, allegedly,
but that's the tape.
Probably led them to damnation because those people's hearts are gonna be broken if that man is seen on those tapes doing anything. Because people always put their faith in the pastor instead of putting their faith in God. And what they need to do is understand that he's just a man. And he has a history. It's not looking too good for him.
Whoa.
So you feel like celebs are worried that they might be on tape?
Oh, they know. That's why they ain't speaking up or saying nothing.
They know.
Yeah,
they know.
I was at a Diddy party, but I know I ain't do nothing.
I left early.
When you don't know somebody's taping you, when you don't know that somebody is videoing you in some kind of form or fashion, you got that alcohol, you got the drugs in you, they're a little loose, bruh.
They're a little loose.
They let down all their inhibitions. The music is pumping. He said it himself. He got it so hot in there that you gotta take your clothes off. He said that himself, bruh.
The tapes Diddy shot are finally coming out into the open.
Okay.
8 of these tapes, along with 11 flash drives containing the memoir of his ex-wife 𝗗𝗢𝗡, have been handed over to the FBI. 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, a close friend of 𝗗𝗢𝗡, allegedly gave these tapes to the FBI after he was subpoenaed to testify in front of a grand jury in a federal criminal case.
And those statements...
We about to do a reaction about this 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 guy who lies. And I'm only saying that. That's not allegedly. I'm telling you what he said. Oh, I lied to him. I don't like when us YouTubers is trying to bring you the facts. Us YouTubers trying to bring you the news, and the person you interviewing is straight up lying on purpose. And you supposed to be into this stuff? Why would you lie? You are in a court situation. Why are you lying to the... If you don't want to answer the interviewer's questions, just say you don't want to answer it. Don't lie. Why lie?
That's why we in all this crap. Stop lying. Lost all respect for you. Gave you 3 strikes over top of the 3 strikes. Something about him, man, I just don't like, man. You're giving us people, us Americans, us people in the music industry a bad name. That's what you're doing. And I don't like that. When it's time to kick butt, I'm wide open on it, baby. So, do I like him? No. Stupid. You're so stupid that you don't realize how stupid you are. Shit. You think you fooling somebody and you not. You think you fooling somebody and you not. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself. Stupid. Look at this dude.
Porter allegedly gave these tapes to the FBI
Look at this
after
dude.
he was subpoenaed to testify in front of a grand jury in a federal criminal case.
And those statements include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes. So I asked him about that, and he answered what he could, given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury.
I bet you this lady right here, I bet you this lady is embarrassed to have him on the show. Now that she done seen more footage of him doing interviews and lying and doing stupid stuff and lying about them tapes, I know they embarrassed that they even had him on the show in the first place. I would be.
Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
This is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if they were. Right.
Sure.
Appear to
Let
be.
me rephrase
right.
it.
Based on, yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appeared to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Were victims
They
or
victims.
were perpetrators?
Man, this boy don't even know how to answer a question correctly. I think all, to be honest. When people say, well, honestly, well, you want me to tell you the truth? Nah, I want you to lie to me. That's what I want. I mean, why would you even say that, honestly? Why would you say stuff like that? You ain't even wait till she finished the daggone question before you answer. You wait till you finish the question, then you answer.
All of them.
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Were victims
They
or
victims.
were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all 8 were victimized,
Yeah,
meaning
victim.
this was happening to them and they were inebriated.
Right. Not knowing, I guess, how much proof it was in it, what they was doing.
As more victims come forward and the wall...
And what make it so bad, man, he done had these thumb drives. He done had these thumb drives for, what, a couple of years or something? If you oh man, it's just, his story is just so retarded, man. Oops, you don't supposed to say that word. But when it fits, I'm sorry, you don't supposed to say that word. I apologize, y'all. But when somebody, in my definition of the word re-T, since I ain't gonna say the word, is when somebody think they seriously pulling something over on you, and everybody knows you lying. That gotta be a slow person. I ain't talking about the handicapped people. I ain't talking about I love them, man. I got family members that's handicapped and they try their best. They do better than him. They do way better than him. They can clean and make up their bed and clap their hands when they make up their bed, yeah.
Walls
Anyway,
close in on
man,
those who...
I'm done,
Right.
Here we go.
Not knowing, I guess, how much proof it was in it, what they was doing.
As more victims come forward and the walls close in on those who enabled these horrific crimes, it's clear that this is just the beginning. Will the arrests of powerful figures like Diddy finally bring justice to the survivors? Or are there still more secrets waiting to be uncovered?
Day is over with. Look, man. I'm breaking it down little by little, man. I'm cracking down on all this stuff because I really think that 50 Cent been doing this for a very long time, and I really think that we're getting close to some real answers. We're getting real close to some answers because they done had more than enough time to freaking go over those daggone tapes and stuff. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.